Hello, friends. Astrologer Mohnish here, and thank you for watching my videos on Vedic astrology and financial astrology. Well, I was traveling in India, and then I went to Dubai also for a few weeks to meet my clients, my students. And then in India, I did perform a lot of Siddhis, Tantra pujas in the region of Himalayas. I have a video of all my Devi Banglamukhi puja, which I published on YouTube last week. If you have not watched it, please watch that video. The link will be given in the description below so that you also get the blessings of Devi Baglamukhi for this year 2025. Just at the beginning of the year 2025, January, my purpose was to travel to India and do this puja sadhana for the well being, welfare of all my subscribers, my followers, and my clients, my students all over the world. Now, in this video, we all know that Donald Trump took the oath yesterday, 20th of January, and now he becomes the 47th President of United States. If you've been following me from the last couple of years, you have seen that how many times I predicted about Donald Trump that despite of all the issues and the challenges and the problems he has, he will still be able to get over all the challenges very easily. I predicted in 2023 that he will not go to jail. And you know that he's the only president right now who is being proven guilty for all the charges, but still haven't got a jail term. See how good a birth chart he has. What is the fortune he is bringing in this life? And again, people were asking me, or there are many other astrologers who were saying bluntly that he will be in jail or he will lose election in front of Kamala Harris. But you saw that from the last year and a half, I've been predicting that he will be winner. He will get rid of all the troubles and the issues put in front of him. Even his assassination attempt, he survived. So we will do his chart in this video just to see next 4 years how it's gonna be. As a president, 47th president of United States, and 4 and 7 brings number 11. 11 is a number of transformation. It's a master number in numerology. 11, 22, 33, these are the master numbers. They do not add into each other. And 11 means victory, gains, transformation. It's a very, very important number. And this is 47th President Donald Trump. Number 11 is not a coincidence. If you see his chart, here I'm showing you his chart. He's still going through Jupiter Dasha. And this is what I'm saying. Jupiter is aspecting the 10th house of where the Sun and Rahu is sitting. This is the house of karma, and this is the house of leadership. He's a very strong leader because he's born under the Leo sign, which is ruled by Sun, and Sun goes to 10th house, makes him a strong leader and a politician. And Jupiter respecting this makes him a winner, all the time winner. He will always be getting ahead in terms of his competition and the way of his leadership. He will always be a person who will get to the maximum heights in his career where he is. And now, as you see, that Jupiter Dasha is going till 2032. One more striking coincidence, you call it, or we call it astrology. He has the Moon and Ketu sitting together in the 4th house. See that? And he's not a bad person. Moon and Ketu makes him a person who is connected to the matters of spirituality, religion, philosophy, and also unconditional giving. And this is respecting 10th house of karma again. Okay, so he will do good things in his life from his karma, from his own career and status perspective. And if you see this combination, and if we bring the chart of transit chart of United States of yesterday, you see this is the birth chart of United States, and I put a transit chart of January 2025, and then we are overlaying together each other, and you can see it clearly. Moon and Ketu are transiting on 20th January 2025 in the 10th house of United States chart. And this is not a coincidence. This is the same combination you see in the Trump chart, Donald Trump chart, sitting in the 4th house, respecting the 10th house of karma. And now the 10th house, which is ruled by Mercury, is transiting in the 1st house. So people as whole is seeing the change, the tremendous change in the leadership, in the quality of life of the United States as Trump takes on. And this combination shows the transformation and changeover is happening on 20th of January 2025, which is shown in clearly in the United States birth chart and transit chart. Now, most importantly, this is the chart of yesterday. Okay, so yesterday, 20th January 2025, and I'm today recording on 21st of January this video. You see in here very clearly, Moon was in Chitra Nakshatra, and Saturn, Venus sitting together, who are putting a direct aspect Veda on Moon. You see that? Moon has a direct Veda of Saturn. Saturn rules transformation, Saturn rules karmic obligation. And this combination is having the Veda of Mars. Direct Mars is looking at it, showing the strong leader, strong position, strong fiery masculine energy is going to take over and show the transformation happening in the chart of United States, also for the entire world. So why I'm showing Moon here? Because Moon and Ketu are together in Donald Trump's chart, aspecting his karma house. Moon and Ketu were together yesterday in the 10th house of United States. And in the Sarvatobhadra Chakra, the same Moon has an aspect of Saturn, transformation, discipline, change. And it has a Veda of Mars shows strong masculine fiery energy is going to rule. And not only this, if you see the Drishti means aspect, you see Mars is putting aspect of on Moon also. A very fiery energy is going to come and bring changes in the United States. And this change will not only for the United States, but for the entire globe, entire world. And there's another one more fact which you will see, which no other astrologer shows or dissect the way I dissect it. And you can see that D stands for Donald Trump. You see that? And Rahu is putting Veda along with Saturn on the number, on the alphabet D. You see that here? You see all three, Mars, Rahu, and Saturn, Venus putting Veda on D. D stands for Donald Trump. This is the day for Donald Trump. Rahu stands for ambitions, hallucinations, stubbornness, and also hidden agendas. And Saturn is all about transformation, and Mars is all about fiery energy. So his ruling is going to start by these three planets, Rahu, Saturn, and Mars, means firepower. He will bring volcanic action and reaction as a president. Number 11 means victory. He wants victory. He will not compromise less than anything. Saturn means transformation. If you have not watched my previous video where I mentioned and discussed about the year 2025 predictions as a whole for the globe, you must watch that video. I'll put the link in the description below. These were my predictions for 2025 world predictions. I published on January 1st on YouTube. And you see them here, Saturn, Rahu, Jupiter, they are the main planets in 2025. And I'll show you why. Discipline, structure, responsibility, karma, this is what Saturn rules. And Rahu is all about desires, illusions, obsessions, unorthodox methods, innovation, unconventional paths, and hidden agendas. And if you see this chart of yesterday, Donald Trump is all bringing in innovation, technology, and also orthodox nature of ruling and ruling the whole world, not only the United States, because he will put his commander-in-chief hat and he will try to negotiate with the entire world the things which are better for United States. And he will not bend. It's not easy. And the Saturn makes him very disciplined. People around him have to find a very disciplinary approach and innovative approach to work with him. And Mars is leading all the fiery power. Now, why this all becomes very significant? Because as I mentioned in my 2025 predictions, that on January the 21st, March the 29th. So on March of 29th, there is a global solar eclipse happening. This is March 29, 2025. And this eclipse is also happening on the same day when the new year of Vedic calendar or Hindu New Year begins. Okay? Chaitra Shukal Paksh, we call it. Okay? So this is the new year begins for the Vedic astrology, astrologers, and as per the Hindu Sanatan science. Now, this is the day of the solar eclipse also. And look at it. what's happening in here. This solar eclipse is bringing Saturn and Rahu together in the nakshatra of Pura Bhadrapadra, which is ruled by Jupiter, aspected by or obstruction. Veda is obstruction, not aspect. Obstructed by Mars and in the sign of Pisces, which is also ruled by Jupiter. So that's the reason Saturn, Rahu, and Jupiter becomes the most important planet in the year 2025, and which shows that religious philosophy, law, justice, spiritual growth, abundance, all will be challenged in the year 2025. This is the same combination, my dear friends. When you go and see my predictions of 2025 in the previous video, I've already covered that what happened during this combination in the past. So many past big events happen when Saturn and Rahu are in the nakshatra of Jupiter and in the sign of Jupiter, which is Pisces, and Mars Veda is landing on it. Even the World War II began during the same scenario. The Hiroshima Nagasaki bomb was dropped during the same combination. King Martin Luther was assassinated during the same combination, and many more things happened. You can watch the video and see yourself. So this is happening again this year in 2025. So this means the globe is at the wall. Fiery power. Mars rules the earth, earthquakes, volcanoes, and we see already what is happening in California. Even we are far from the March 29th date, but what has triggered in January already has seen and shown us that why California, the wildfire has already started causing the disruption and devastation. This is the beginning of 2025. So that's the reason we needed a strong leader. See Donald Trump's chart. His chart is very promising. He says that he'll still be a very victorious. He's going through the Jupiter Dasha and the Venus Antardasha, and both the brands are very, very strong in his chart. Venus sitting in 11th house of gains, prosperity, ambitions, and Jupiter is already supporting it by in the Dasha and giving the aspect to Sun and Rahu in the 10th house. So it's a wonderful combination for anyone to rule the country and going through the very good, the best dashas of his life. So this period till 24 till 27, very, very good for Donald Trump. Even though for the entire world there will be chaos, problem, challenges, religious sentiments, religious wars will be there. Middle East will be burning. We know, I already predicted that Middle East, there will be new world order happening there. This peace deal between Hamas and Israel will not last for long. You will see another challenges and problem will come. So that's the reason a strong leader is required to negotiate and to work for the betterment of this world. I'm not biased towards Trump. I'm just seeing his chart and telling you that his style of leadership is required to stop the chaos in this world. The natural calamities and other problems will continue to happen, volcanoes, earthquakes, wildfires. But what are the chaotic events happening in the world? Ukraine, Russia, then Israel, and other Middle East countries, they are literally boiling up. And that boiling up needs to be controlled. And I already predicted that NATO is preparing for a war. So World War III scenarios are there, pretty much there in 2025 and 2026. And let's see how Donald Trump act and react to the situation. 2027 and 2028. This year going to be challenges towards Trump. A lot of challenges. He will have some health issues also, but strong aspect of Jupiter and Sun is protecting him. And even this period of 28 to 29 will show the challenges. Challenges are there, problems are there, but with this Dasha going on as Jupiter, he will get rid of all the challenges and all the problems of his life. And he will prove himself to be a good leader to control the world. Otherwise, the whole world is going chaotic. And that's the reason Trump is coming with his stubborn nature, showing his signature style of, trade wars, tariffs, and threatening other countries. But he is not only threatening, he will act on it. This is his chart shows that. He's very stubborn in his nature. And Rahu makes him very stubborn. You see Rahu sitting with Sun. For his dignity, for his ego, he can go anywhere. And if you see what Rahu brings, I've already covered that in this document. Desire, illusion, obsession, orthodox methods. And if you need this document, if you are my premium subscriber on our website or even on the YouTube, you can reach out to our member support and they will send you this document of 2025 world prediction, which is already covered in my previous videos. So again, Donald Trump, 11 number, victory sign. He will be victorious in the next 4 years. His health has the problem, and his again the attempt for assassinations, those will continue because he will prove himself to be a very strong leader, and people sometimes do not want that. But strong Jupiter in his chart is helping him, protecting him, as it did earlier also. So I'm 100% positive that Trump will do good to the world and to the United States. But let's wait and watch what happens. Now, finally, as I mentioned at the end of my videos, that if you are not our premium member and not trading using our VIP indicators, you are missing out in the stock trading. Okay, so in our membership, we give you the trading indicators to trade, which gives you buy and sell signal with stop loss and everything. And on our website, we also give you the range where the gold will be, where the Dow Jones will be, S&P, Nasdaq, and other major stocks, AMD, Google, Amazon. And we are adding more on it, like HIMS, MDT, Microsoft, Nvidia. These are the ranges. Can we give the range, the bottom and the highest range, so that you trade within these ranges, the bottom and support. And if you do the option trading, which I suggest you must do, then you can use this range for the option trading. And you can see within our member post area, we are giving you what trades we are doing on the weekly basis or daily basis. You can see that in January 21st, we opened the trade with Planter and we sold some of their options, and we did something for the NVIDIA also. So you can see on member post, all our weekly predictions, monthly predictions are coming. We are 95% accurate. I'm not claiming to be 100% accurate, but people understand you're paying us a cup of coffee a day. And if we are giving you such a good platform with the algorithm based trading platform, trading indicators, algorithm based price range, and now we are also showing you weekly where the market will be, and we are 95% accurate. Like in 5 days, we are accurate more than 4 days, so which is a very strong accuracy rate. And then we are also giving you what trades we are doing it. So for this particular cost, this value, the platform will give you. And join us, because this is also a very pious and very tantric platform what we have created with the grace of Devi Baglamukhi. When you join us, our blessings, our energies, and Devi's grace are always with you. So you will not be losing anything by joining our platform. You rather gain everything, the blessings, the good fortune, as well as the good information to be a strong, good trader. If you want to learn the option strategies, you can also join our course, which I teach you one-on-one how to trade the options. Because if you are trading as a buying stocks, then stop loss, and then looking for a profit, that's a wrong and the bad strategy. Because what happens is your stop loss triggers, and then you say, oh, your stop loss trigger, but then suddenly the price moves again. So this is where you always feel in the vicious trap of where to put stop loss, where not to put stop loss. But our strategy is never to use stop loss. There's no need to use stop loss. If you know how to use options, how to keep your asset and then keep making money on top of this, on that asset, or even if you don't have an asset, you can still make money using options. But they are advanced strategies. You need to learn some basic trading and then join our course to learn those strategies, and you will always be very, very blessed, and you can always have your financial freedom. My goal is to give you the best in terms of information, knowledge, spiritual awakening, astrology, and now the financial astrology also. Again, Astrologer Mohnish here. I shall see you in my next video. We'll keep covering Donald Trump as he goes. But next few months, just be ready for some volcanic actions, especially after the solar eclipse of March 29. And then let's see how it goes. But this entire Dasha of Jupiter is very, very promising for Donald Trump. This Trump will be different than what we saw in the previous tenure of his presidency. This time it will be more sharper, more precise, and more action oriented. So stay tuned and let's see what happens. I shall see you in my next video very soon. Thank you. God bless. Devi Baglamukhi will give you all the blessings to you and your family. Thank you for watching.